There you go. Afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another Aquadam Aqua Live Expo. I'd like to, welcome to everyone on Zoom. Welcome on Facebook and YouTube as well. Welcome Rudy, my co-host for today. I'd like to introduce you guys. This is Rudy Boshoff. He'll be sitting in with the webinar today and helping me with some technical information and some advice.
Thank you, Werner. I appreciate the invite, man, to be your co-host today.
Awesome.
And I just know we're going to crack it again.
Fantastic. And
Thanks.
on the outside, we've got Willie. Willie will answer some questions there. He's waving his hand. He'll answer some questions for you guys. If you have any on the chat, please ask directly to Willie and he'll be able to assist. Or keep your questions for afterwards. So how it's going to work is I'm going to do a presentation about our Rhino Tank. And after the presentation, we're going to give some time for questions and some answers, if you guys have any. I hope you guys have some questions. Loads of questions. That'll be awesome. So please sit back, enjoy the presentation, all the information that we've got. Write some questions down if you have any, like I said. Yeah, I think let's go, Rudy.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you. So like I said, I will be presenting the Aquadam Rhino Tank. The name says it all. It's a strong, fierce, and a tough tank. So let me show you why you choose Aquadam's Rhino Tank when there's no other options available. So firstly, some information about Aquadam and its history, if you don't mind. So Aquadam has been in the industry for quite some time now. In 1992, Aquadam started realizing the need for fast, reliable storage tanks and reservoirs for farmers. And since then, we've helped more than 5,000 farmers, mines, companies, and municipalities with a unique water storage needs. Collectively, Aquadam's owners and management team have more than 70 years of experience in the design and manufacture of water storage structures. Aquadam focuses on providing top quality tanks and reservoirs at affordable prices with outstanding service. Aquadam has now installed more than 8,400 water tanks all around the world. As our CEO says, we are always committed to our clients to give the best service before and after every installation. We now have more than 3,000 of these happy clients. With the help of our loyal clients, we have saved an estimate of 30 megalitres of water. Rudy, that amounts to about 12 Olympic swimming pools of water.
That's really awesome, but tell me, Werner, if you say we helped save so much water, how exactly do we achieve helping to save water?
That's a good question, interesting question actually. So first of all, it's through rain harvesting. Rain falls, you need something to capture the water, save the water inside. Yeah. So we provide a solution. You want to save the water that's falling, we provide a tank for you. And a lot of the farmers as well out there, they've got a certain amount of quota that they can use or that they can take out of the river nearby. And they also need a tank to save the water in there. If they didn't put it in the tank, basically, it would have been lost.
I see.
So basically in that method, we're saving water.
And that ties in with our mantra, which is we help you save water for future generations.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Awesome. At Aquadam, we not only deliver the best, we guarantee the best. So like I said, Aquadam guarantees the best. But to be the best, there's a lot of procedures and training that needs to be in place. All our products are engineer designed to be cost effective, safe and reliable, and to meet the most demanding quality standards. We carefully source our raw material and produce all our products in our factory to ensure unsurpassed quality and performance. Our employees and installers are well trained and certified in the installation of your tank and reservoir and comply with the Occupational Health and Safety Act, Act 85 of 1993. Our installers are certified in first aid, safety, basic firefighting, working at heights, scaffolding erection, and inspection. With value engineering and cost benefits at the heart of material selection, Aquadam's Rhino Tank is a bolted steel tank that is far more robust and superior than the traditional steel options. The Rhino Tank is a tough bolted steel tank covered with a thermally bonded epoxy coating.
I'm sure you're going to explain to us a little bit more about that thermally bonded epoxy coating and exactly how that all comes together, Werner.
For sure. Look, the epoxy coating is the hero of the Rhino Tank. It's what makes the steel plates and the tank in a whole so strong and durable and basically indestructible on site. But I'm definitely going to tell you guys a bit more.
Indestructible, you say?
Basically indestructible, I promise you. It's extremely strong tank.
I hope you can put your money where your mouth is.
Look, I wouldn't recommend shooting a bazooka at the tank. It would be nice to try that, but in terms of water storage tanks, it's not indestructible. Let's go on. The Rhino Tank's inherent performance properties ensures the end user receives the best design life expectancy available. The company's quality assurance standards deliver a tough product that is more than capable of operating according to... I've done this, haven't I?
You are at the,
sorry, I'm
just past the epoxy coating.
Yeah, I'm right here now.
Yeah.
So it's the most durable and efficient bolted tank coating in the market. Virtually every possible color is available, and no repainting is ever required. It's suited for storing a wide variety of liquid chemicals. It's high resistance to aggressive contents and a full range of optional extras, such as roofing, access ladders, staircases, and rest and working platforms. And of course, walkways, as one would need on a tank like this. The Rhino Tank is tougher than the traditional steel tank options. The Rhino Tank is a tough bolted steel tank covered with thermally bonded epoxy coating for higher impact durability. Highly corrosion and chemical resistant, this tank is virtually resilient to on-site damage and exceeds coating requirements. So as you guys can see, there's 3 photos here. The Rhino Tank is installed on a reinforced cement casted floor. On picture 1 to the left, from a top view, you will see that the concrete floor outside diameter is 400 millimeters bigger than the tank outside diameter. One mesh sheet that is laid on is the size of that mesh sheet is 6 meters by 2.5 meters and weighs roughly 60 to 62 kilograms. Picture 2 on your right, you can see the anchor bracket on the outside with the CSF 40 Sudal, which is a very strong watertight sealant. And picture 3 in the bottom is basically a 3D picture of picture 2, seeing that the bracket on the outside with a double knot tightening system, this tank is going nowhere. It's tough and it's staying where it is. We have once again upgraded our Rhino Tank by implementing POSMAC sheets instead of normal mild steel sheets. So basically we use POSMAC sheets that then get epoxy coated. You get double the protection on one tank. So a lot of people ask me, Rudy, what is POSMAC? And I thought about it, and basically the easiest way to explain it is that POSMAC is a corrosion-resistant product that is 5 to 10 times stronger resistance than that of a normal hot dip galvanized steel sheet with the same coating weight. So POSMAC has an excellent cross-section corrosion resistance as well. I did a small test here for you guys to just show a basic experiment which was done between our POSMAC sheets and a hot dip galvanized sheet. A salt spray test was done over a period of time and a constant 5% sodium at 35 degrees Celsius. That is basically like building this tank in the waves of the ocean because of the salt that was sprayed on it constantly. So as you guys can see on the picture, the POSMAC shows 5 to 10 times the corrosion resistance compared to galvanized on flat sheet surfaces. As you can see, after 2,400 hours, I think if you just move a bit, There you go, 2,400 hours.
There
Yeah, there you go. After 2,400 hours, which is 100 days, the Posmax shows much less corrosion than your galvanized coating.
And I believe the alloy makeup of the Posmax sheet.
Yeah.
You got the aluminium, zinc, and magnesium.
Correct.
And that combination, even if it gets cut or chipped,
Yes.
or any kind of damage happens to that plate, it will form a protective barrier.
Yes.
With those three alloys basically combining to form another a chemical agent called cemincolite.
Correct.
Which will actually be a chemical barrier which protects your sheet, and that's where the beauty of Posmax lies, where its corrosion resistance actually comes from.
Yeah, really, like you just said it. I mean, you explained it extremely well, and that's the reason we brought it into our Rhino Tank as well, because our Rhino Tank gets installed on robust and rural areas sometimes,
Yeah.
and it just needs that kind of protection and corrosion resistance, scratch resistance, just to make a tougher tank.
Fantastic, yeah.
So more about the epoxy coating, which gets applied onto the Posmax sheets. The fusion bonded epoxy is a one-part heat-cured epoxy coating that is applied as a dry powder to the sandblasted surface of a preheated metal and then fused and cured in a high-temperature oven. An epoxy coating is a coating compound consisting of two distinct elements. It's an epoxy resin and a polyamine hardener, also known as a catalyst or a curing hardener. It's like a binding unit. It's basically what an egg does to a cake. It keeps it together. When the epoxy coating is fully cured, the resulting product is a durable, rigid plastic coating with numerous desirable mechanical properties. The chief advantage of fusion bonded epoxy coating, or FBE, as it's known in the industry, are its extremely low permeability rate and its low coefficient of friction, as I mentioned earlier. Basically, it takes an immense amount of pressure to squeeze the fluid through that material. The heat cure causes extremely tight molecular cross-linking of the epoxy, like you said earlier, thus creating a barrier that resists permeation by both hot and cold liquids.
Wonderful. And so we've got a combination of heat-treated epoxy coating, the thermostatic epoxy coating, and the Posmax sheet
Exactly.
on this Rhino Tank.
Once again, it's like a superhero in the tank industry. It's
I'm starting to believe you that it might be indestructible. I don't know.
So more on epoxy coating. I found to know more about epoxy coating is very important, so I've got a lot of information about it. The epoxy coating provides a highly resistant coating to the Rhino Tank panels. And the epoxy coating is electrostatically applied and thermally bonded in a two-coat process to the steel panels. This is a dry powder coating that is then fused to the tank surface at temperatures of approximately 280 degrees Celsius. I told you, it's extremely hot.
Yeah.
The powder coating is available in virtually every color, and once applied, it is fused for life and never needs repainting. The process provides the most durable resistant coating possible. All products are then tested for discontinuities and thickness prior to dispatch. Aquadam guarantees only the 100% defect-free panels that leaves the factory. The coating used on Rhino tanks is the same as that used in chemical and industrial piping applications. And as such, it is tougher than zinc aluminium coatings and is exceptionally resilient for on-site damage. Let me just have some water. So because the coating system is electrostatically charged, all internal bolted holes and sheet edges are thoroughly coated for maximum protection. The coating is highly resilient to chipping, cracking, or flaking off, even when bolts are being tightened during installation. The Rhino tank is well suited for storing a wide variety of liquid chemicals, with a pH suitability of 2 to 11, which is basically the entire range.
That is, yeah.
And temperatures of up to 60 degrees Celsius. Because the Rhino tank is UV stabilized, these tanks are suitable for temperate, humid, and even abrasive desert conditions. So let's have a look at where and how you can use the Rhino Tank. What is the applications you can actually use it for? So the Rhino Tank can be used in many different environments and easily applied to many applications, such as grey water systems, potable drinking water, mining water, being it for production or consumption. The Rhino Tank handles sewage water with a breeze. It's good for thermal energy, water purification and reverse osmosis sites, fire water for your sprinkler system, municipal sludge and wastewater, and finally anaerobic digestion. Some of the capacities of the Rhino Tank. The Rhino Tank comes in different sizes, and one big advantage of the Rhino Tank, which is quite it's a big advantage. It can be made bigger in the future. So basically, you install the Rhino Tank. You want 200,000 liters of water.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years down the line, your production has increased, your supply has increased. You need a bigger capacity. You need more to store more of this water. So you just call us. You ask us to increase the size of the Rhino Tank, and it's extremely easy.
And I mean, the fact that it's got no liner in and all that kind of stuff makes it quite a simple job to actually raise the tank a bit,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
to widen it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need a new liner. So just
There is no liner in
exactly,
it.
yes.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So with the Rhino Tank, we have a maximum volume of 5,108 cubes, and the maximum height is a very high 12.06 meters. And finally, the maximum diameter is a massive 42.89 meters.
That's quite a tower.
It's a tower full of water. Just in case you guys missed something, let's go over the features of the Rhino Tank and do a quick recap. Here are the features again. It's a bolted steel tank with a fusion bonded coating application on Postmax sheets. Wind low design to withstand wind speeds up to 130 kilometers per hour. Because our tanks are fitted with structural angles and wind stiffness, and has a seismic design to withstand loads resulting from seismic forces like earthquakes. Many colors are available. No repainting required ever. It's a high strength steel with an excellent resistance to aggressive contents, with a higher impact durability and resilient to on-site damage. You're just sticking away the high strength there with your head again.
It just looks like you showing your arm there. Sorry.
No worries. So yes, you guys. So if you guys need any more advice on the Rhino Tank, or would like to ask me a few questions, please contact me on the following details on your screen. I see the table is in the way there. But I'm based in Cape Town, in the Western Cape. But we have branches all over South Africa. So just give me a call, send me an email with any questions you might have. I'm more than happy to help. I'd like to thank everyone for listening, and I truly hope to hear from all of you pretty soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Werner. Thank you so much. That
Awesome.
was such a great presentation. I really learned a lot about the Rhino Tank as well, and I'm
Yes.
sure everybody out there did.
I feel it's a lot of information to listen to and to actually take in. But just like I said, send me an email or ask me a question now or later on if you think of something new, and I'll more than happy be to answer any of your questions.
Wonderful.
I think we're going to go over to questions and answers now on Zoom if there's any. Hi Patrick, hi Fani, how are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
Hello, Patrick.
Great presentation, guys.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I do have one of your other tanks, so I'm just keen to see what you want. Anyone was looking more of something that for home harvesting, but I'm also now thinking in terms of the farm what I want to use. But yeah, I'll keep on attending these sessions, and as the questions pop into my head, I will contact you guys.
Fantastic. Where are you from, Patrick?
I'm based in Pretoria.
Okay, close by.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Fani, any questions from your side? So just so that you guys know, everyone on Facebook and on YouTube would like to hear your questions as well, if you have any. send me an email or send me a message. My email address is werner@aquadam.co.za. My cell phone number, if you'd like to write it down, give me a call, 072 9923 969. And I don't know if you might have a question or like to find out more information about the Rhino Tank. I'm definitely here to help.
Yeah, on that, it's good to note that we are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook every Thursday at 3 o'clock.
Correct.
With Aqua Live. And yeah, it's a great platform, and we can get a lot of feedback from everybody there. So if you are watching, or if you can't make the Zoom stream, the Zoom meeting, then you're welcome to join us on Facebook or YouTube. So there are many options available to join the stream.
Just for interest's sake, Patrick, how did you find out about the Aqua Live presentation? Where did you see an advert? How did you know to join today?
There's one guy, what's his name? Is it Rian? He's best here in Centurion. I bought the tank from him, the Zipper.
Okay.
So he did send me an email informing me about it. It's just that for the past few weeks I've been missing them because of my other commitment.
Of course.
But yeah, I found it through that. I think it's one of those after sales, just follow up with people.
Yes, just to stay included and find out about new technology. Even if you've installed a tank a year ago or planning to install a tank in the future, it's nice to keep up with the latest technology and what we're actually doing to our products.
Yes.
Rudy, I actually forgot. Can you tell us more about next week's? I think it's Cindy on the.
Yeah, so Cindy is up next week, and she's doing the express tank.
Oh, of course, that's going to be extremely interesting. Finding out about the express tank. The express tank can actually be installed by yourself or by Aquadam. Tune in to listen.
Shall just give me a thumbs up there if I'm right on that? Okay. Yeah. So it's the express tank next week with Cindy.
He always knows exactly what's going on. I think if there's no further questions on Zoom, I'm looking forward to questions via email from the guys on Facebook and YouTube. I think we're going to call it a day.
Excellent. Let me just. So, Werner, it's been a real pleasure. Thanks for inviting me to be your co-host.
Thank you, Rudy.
And awesome presentation. And I think everybody really learned something today about the Rhino Tank.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks for you guys. Thanks for tuning in on all the platforms. See you guys. Thanks, Billy, for the thumbs up. I'm assuming you enjoyed it as well. Great, great stuff. Have a lovely Thursday further for everyone. Cheers, bye-bye.
Cheers, everybody.
It's not lekker wees as